Hey there! Welcome to, well, not the spooky garden. So today I am volunteering at the St. Vincent de Paul Mesa Urban Farm, where they provide, their little farm provides food for their kitchen, where they feed homeless and lower income populations in the area. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for me. It's currently just under 100 degrees, gonna be about a 115 today, but I'm a native desert rat and I can take it. So let's see what they've got in store for me. Okay, so I'm out here at the urban farm, and my first job today is hunting squash bugs. And I'm gonna give you a tour of the garden later, but I'm gonna put the phone down and get started because they've got a problem with squash bugs right now. And I'm going hunting. Look at the size of these okra plants. I am so jealous right now. There's some giant okra on here. So up next, I'm gonna be harvesting all of the okra that's ready. But there's several plants here and they are all taller than me, which doesn't say much. I'm 5'1". All right, so my shift is almost over here and it's hot and humid. But I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of the garden and it's amazing. So let's go. Here at the back of the garden, we've got their staging area, and they plant up a lot of pot up a lot of plants. They give plants away, seeds, produce. If you volunteer, they offer you something to take home, and that's a great incentive to come back. And I will definitely be back because I've had a blast. Persimmon tree. Got the fruits bagged up so the birds don't get them. I can't believe they're growing persimmons here. It's amazing. A big peach tree, and this is their compost area. Really cool. So the first bin is waiting to be chopped up. Second bin is cooking and a little further chopped up. Third bin is further along and you can add more chopped material. And this is the sifting bin where that's ready to go back into the garden. So pretty cool. And I'm gonna quickly walk over here. And I honestly couldn't tell you what some of these plants are, but I mean, it's amazing. Let's go down this way. So one of my jobs today, they had an infestation of squash bugs. So I was looking for squash eggs and bugs, and let me tell you, I found them. So lots of cool plants. Banana trees, just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Let me come this way. And the microclimate in here, you guys, is fabulous. It's just amazing. It's definitely 10 to 20 degrees cooler over here. However, it is extremely humid because obviously they've been watering and stuff. More trees over here. Trees and squash. We've got pomegranate. 2 pomegranate trees, it looks like. Fig trees. Got some beautiful, beautiful fig trees. I tried a strawberry fig and it was just amazing. There's my finger. Back there is the okra forest. Huge okra. It's got to be at least 6 feet tall. So I harvested that today. That greenhouse. Lots of flowers. Oh, and check this out. They have a papaya tree. They actually have 2 of them, and they are producing like crazy. Amazing. It's beautiful. Back here we've got basil, Malabar spinach, squash, lots of flowers. It's beautiful. We've got peppers. They had trouble with tomatoes this year, so those are barely hanging on. Look at this fig tree. Beautiful. All right, walking back this way. Lots and lots of good stuff. Squash and onions and chives. They're even growing brassicas still. Can you believe that? Cabbages and broccoli are still producing in this weather. It's amazing what a microclimate will do. Even in the hot desert where, like I said, it's going to be like 115 today. But under here, it won't be. Look at these brassicas, you guys. That's fabulous. I mean, the Swiss chard is going crazy. Banana trees. Lots of squash. We had a pretty good infestation of squash bugs. So I went through 4 or 5 squash beds and squished squash bugs, squish squash, and also, looking for any eggs that I could take off the plants. So I think I did a pretty good job of eliminating some of that. So, this is the St. Vincent de Paul urban farm, and like I said, they grow for their kitchens that feed homeless and lower income populations. So it's a beautiful thing. So thanks for taking a sneak peek at this urban farm, and I just want to encourage everybody out there, if you get an opportunity to volunteer anywhere, it doesn't have to be a farm, it doesn't have to be a food pantry, just anywhere that you can volunteer, I highly, highly suggest you do it, because not only is it amazing for the community, I mean, look at what they're doing here for their community. It's just awesome. But not only that, it's good for the soul. So highly encourage you guys to get out there and volunteer. And that's all for me. Happy gardening.